Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Game Jam Live semi-final, bro. Semi-final, first game of the
Semi-finals, man.
semi-final.
Already.
FANGS versus Team Gratify. These two teams, FANGS still defending champions, still
True.
might have a chance to make it to the finals and still turn out to be the finalists.
Yep.
I do not know. One of these teams, none of the teams are going home. One of these is going forward. The other one will compete for third place. So it's going to be, it's going to be, it's going to be
It's gonna
great.
be something, yeah. Like everyone gets a part of what they have worked for, right?
Yep,
So,
exactly.
but I mean, if you looked at the way the Fangs have been playing, if you looked at their previous matches, be it the group stages, be it the quarterfinals, they have been looking
Yep.
so strong, man. These
Absolutely.
guys are on point. They are not missing
Yep.
shots. They have been playing so good, well with each other. The team chemistry just keeping on building day in and out.
Yep.
Literally you can tell these guys that they have been playing together for quite some time now,
Sometime.
and then they trust each other when they make their
Yep.
plays.
Yep.
But not to say anything against Team Gratify, because these
Gratify,
guys
yeah.
have
They've
been
been strong as
showing
well.
up. They pulled off a really strong match in the quarterfinals, and that was a really tough scoreline. But they managed to come out on top, which says that these guys have what it takes. They can push it forward, and this is what they're gonna bring to the table today as well. I hope we all
Yeah.
have an amazing match today. I mean, I'm super excited, dude. Fangs and Gratify, these two teams have been showing up for their regions respectively.
Yep.
So, I
Perfect.
mean, we just need to just stop talking and literally just go on to the match,
Yep.
dude.
Before the game begins, guys, if you like what you see, help us get that hit that subscribe button, get us to that sub goal. It's 350 for the day. Just help us get there, man. It's just do it as soon as possible. It helps us. And join us in the chat, man. Let's go.
All right, then moving on to the game, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you straight up, who do you think is gonna take this?
I have homeboys, Warboy and the others playing on Gratify, and we also have friends over at Fangs. So it's going to be. I don't really want to put money. Actually, I do not care at least who's winning
Yeah,
because
at this point, we just want a good game, right?
yeah, I
But
just
let
want
me
to
just
get
address the elephant in the room right here. This is the
Yeah.
first time I think we're seeing split, at least for the first time for me, that we're seeing split in this tournament. And
Yep.
I honestly hope that this map is exciting, man, because the rest of the
It
maps
is.
have already been played out. Icebox
It
has
is.
already gotten way too played out by now. And
Yep.
Ascend has also been one of the most picked maps from either side of the teams. So
Yep.
split coming in, a new map, new meta maybe. So let's just see how these teams like to play on this map, right? How they like to
Yep.
attack, how they like to defense. Is it a defender favorite map? Is it an attacker favorite map? I do not know. Maybe you do. So why don't
Yep.
you shed some light on it?
Split is quite a balanced map, I would say. I wouldn't really say it's a defender side. Obviously, all maps are tended. Most balanced map, I would say, is Haven. But then again, I'm just
Select
a
your agent.
low tier player, so you can't take my word for it. But then
Yeah.
Split has been one of the original maps in the game that came out on release. So, and it is
Okay.
a pick by Team Gratify. Team Gratify has made the first pick. It is Split. I hope they get this map for themselves, because if they don't, it's going to be even, the next map is Ascent, and it's picked by Team Fangs, and obviously they are going to perform well in that. So if they tend to lose this one, it's going to be very hard to get the cat in the bag once again.
True. I mean, you definitely want to be winning those picks. You want to be winning your own pick, because that just sets the tone for the entire map. Losing a map is not that big of a deal, but losing the map that you did pick yourself does set the tone or set the morale of the team. But that being said, we have seen teams winning each other's map picks. So, I mean, there's nothing that we can say right now that, I mean, there's no definitive answer that either Fangs are going to win or Gratify is going to win, because it just can go either way.
Yep. And these teams have gone at each other in the previous tournament as well, let me remind you. And Fangs did come out on top. Gratify didn't manage to win, but this time we've seen both teams improve. I mean, Gratify and Fangs have both made it this far, and this is basically history repeating itself. The only thing matters is that time around it was just a single elimination round, but this time it's a best of 3 games, so it's going to be a long round this time.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Fangs being aggressive already. They really don't
They're
want to
always
be with
this
the
way.
and Spike's already been planted. Smokey holding on to the angle, hoping that it wants to crosshairs. Just waiting for the pick. Warboy does manage to take away Maverick. Smokey then takes away.
Oh my god!
But like a flurry of kills comes out and Team Gratify coming out on top with all the rest remaining on the hands of Smoke. Yeah, but then again he'll be put down by Azel.
Yep. And
Okay,
those...
that does set the tone for this match though, because they really did push in head first, not even thinking too much about what Team Gratify would be planning. But that did just backfire, and look at that, the first one's in a bag of Team Gratify.
Yeah. Dave Jolly and Burden Gaming, welcome to the stream. And Dave Jolly, sorry about that little mishap we had regarding the YouTube description. Happens to the best of us. Team FANGS switching it up, pushing site A this time around, I guess. But let's see if, those opening kills by Hazel, that opening frag, and then Warboy just capitalizing on that. That was hard, and Khatyogome just shutting Cactus down, but Kohli there takes away Symbol. So it's even trade, 4 members on both teams. Let's see. You can see FANGS already has A control, but then again, they have to put the spike down. They have to keep it. So they have to manage that through. Let's see if these guys can manage. B2 there takes away Azel. On Team Gratify falling fast. And it's just Warboy alone with a stinger. Not that good of a gun to, go up against 4 people on the enemy team. FANGS bringing it back. 1-1 scoreline. Looking pretty neat, both teams. FANGS taking back control pretty fast.
Yeah, you can clearly see that Team Gratify is ready for the fight. Team Gratify can take those gunfights, can take the aggression and beat it head on. But then again, at the end of the day, it just speaks volume as to who's gonna win the final round. You need to seal the deal, right? That's what matters. You may be winning all the rounds right now, but then again, if you don't win the 13 and the most final round, you're not gonna be winning the match, and that's just what counts.
Yep. Also, you have to remember that losing the next few, the first round is, when you say the first round matters, it actually just sets up the mood for the first game. But then again, what really matters is winning the second, third rounds, because that sets up the economy for you. Because if you don't manage to get the economy on your side, you're pretty much done, and it's going to be very, very difficult to pick yourself back up from that position.
FANGS looking really, really aggressive today for some reason. I'm pretty sure they're late for something or other, man. Because these guys have not been giving Team Gratify any sort of breathing room. You can see that even though they're both like almost equal on economy, but Team FANGS, dude, they are just pushing in head on, taking gunfights, taking every single gunfight, if I may say, man. And they are just coming out on top.
Yep, it's pretty. It's their style. I think you haven't seen them play before, and this is pretty much what they do. This is what they're known for. So this is usually what they do best, and so far it's working. But then there, Kohli goes with the first kill, but Zeta's there, takes the trade, but Cactus once again sealing it off for him.
Our spike carrier.
Khatyogome frags, trades, frags going out everywhere. Symbol there, shuts out Cactus.
All of a sudden it's a 2v2 and the spike goes down. Spike has been planted. Symbol does take down B2. It's all on the hands of the Killjoy. Symbol and Hazel is all that remains, but Hazel will get the nail on the head and take down Smoke It. Round 2 going on the round, I think on 3? 4, yeah, round 4 going in the side of Team Gratify.
Oh no, you don't
This is interesting to look at. I thought this match would be pretty one-sided, to be honest, but this is looking good pretty far, and my faith is being restored.
You gotta bite those words back. Look how that put you in the back, right?
Yep, my faith is getting restored right about now, because the last time, like I said, these two teams have gone at each other before. It was back in the last tournament back in November. When they did, it was the scoreline was pretty one-sided, but like I said, both teams have improved massively over the duration of these couple of months, and you can clearly see that on screen.
But you can definitely see both the teams, man. They're just so comfortable playing with each other. They're just waiting for the reflex, playing for that reflex, man. Playing off of each other, playing off of their teammates. It's like looking at a well-oiled machine, If there one kill comes out, there's a trade coming out. They're just, so good. On the other hand, FANGS just racking up bodies right now. Kohli and B2 getting 3 of the bodies on the side of Team Gratify, but Zetas gets 1, bags out B2. It's a 3-on-1 all on the hands of Zetas.
Yep. There's 2 left. Zeta's bringing the score back somehow, but then Kohli shuts him down, so that's it. I mean, Zeta's really had a chance there, because if he managed to back Kohli there on side A, the bomb was way over here with Maverick on side B, and he would just even the odds, and he had a chance. I mean, it's still too early to call shots, you know, because we have just seen the first 5 rounds, and the score is pretty looking pretty neat and decent for both teams. Even though FANGS does have a 1-run lead, losing this round brings the score back to an even number anyway. So.
Yep. I mean, Team Gratify may have lost the previous run, but guys, you don't need to lose out on free money because we still have our giveaway going on Instagram. So follow along. Just go onto the Instagram handle. The post is right there. It's given out. All you need to do is follow the simple steps and you get free money.
Okay, that was a bad way to peak, I would say, for Katiokomiya, because the moment he tried to make that wall, he was just, I think, peak was just too much. He should have, you know, tried to make the wall from a more secure position, and it cost him. The round is now gone.
What even happened in this round? It was like over as soon as it started. I think it lasted like 30 or 45 seconds, and the whole round is over already.
By the way, that day one of my friends pointed it out to me. He's one of the mods. But if you notice, look at what I'm showing you. This map is called Split for a reason. Look at the left side of the map. It's all slums, and you know, it's pretty.
Pretty torn down, I'd say.
Yeah, and look at the right side. It's futuristic. This is one of the reasons why the map is called Split.
Okay, that's kind of neat. So it's like a hidden Easter egg. You can figure it out.
It is. Once again, full buys from both teams. Let's see if we get it. Okay, Katiokomiya did open it up with the first kill, but Kohli there does get the trade, gets him back. Warboy still alive, managing to hold his position, but Smokey gets Hazel. That's not looking good. And Zetas with the second, but Smokey and B2 just shutting Warboy and Zetas down at the same time, and FANGS slowly gaining advantage in this game. Once again, this map was picked by Gratify, so I'm expecting them to at least, you know, get this map in the bag as soon as possible. It is at the best quality I can give. Is there a problem?
Looks a bit grainy on my end, but nevertheless, you can still make.
It was the stream quality was at source, but I'll change it back to the AD setting. Maybe that's it. And I have some sort of a color correction bug on my monitor, so that's one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, I don't think the color correction bug is gonna affect me because like it's just a stream, like just recording whatever it's streaming.
That is also true.
But
and
just
B2.
like colors have been feeding to your screen, FANGS have been fed 3 kills by Team Gratify.
Yep. But then again, you can see it's a 2-2 scoreline. Bodies falling for both teams, and it's just Warboy, Katiokomiya versus B2 and Maverick. Now, Katiokomiya does get the res, and Warboy shuts Maverick down. That's it, Omen v Omen, and it's just B2 now. B2 has a lot of work to do. Like, he needs to take side control, he has to put the plant down. But then again, it doesn't matter if they lose this round because they already have a 3-round advantage. So that gives him a lot of space to make errors. Sure. That's the point.
But 45 seconds left on the clock and still so much to do. I'm just gonna wait this round out. Or maybe just take the gunfight, who knows. B2 moving in, holding on to the cross, hoping someone crosses
30
by.
seconds.
But I don't think anyone would. Finally, he does get Symbol. He's res. I mean, he did get res, but I don't think he can be res again because it's dead.
Yep. Is that. And Sage needs, I think, 7 points in order to charge her ultimate, and that's a lot. Like you cannot. I think the last time it was Katiokomiya who got the first res in the game, and we yet have B2 to get his res, and Warboy just bagging him out. It's easy because Warboy was there at the right time, and Gratify picking things back up, and this is what they have to do. Like they are starting on defense, right? So, like. every map is just a teeny bit tilted towards the defenders, right? It always has to. So
Yeah, it's just by the nature that the attackers have to do more than what the defenders have, right? The defenders just need to wait, let the attackers push in, and I mean, just take the gunfight and hopefully the windows. But being the attackers, we have to push in, clear out the defenders that are already hidden somewhere, and no more to add to that point, you also have to plant down the defenders. So,
it's going to be difficult for Katiakome, and he's holding the side alone, and just a Spectre is not going to be enough. I think team distribution is going to have to be a lot. You can see Warboy trying to teleport and gaining intel, but it's going to have to be a complete retake, and Warboy does manage to take away Kohli. Kohli's now gone. It's a 4-4 game, but Cactus doubles, takes away Warboy and Symbol, which is heavy damage onto Team Gratify, and there's B2 coming in from behind, takes away Zetas. Azel there shuts B2 off, but then again, a lot of work to be done from Team Gratify, and then that's over. Smokegate takes Azel off, and that's it.
That's all she wrote for that round. Or should I say that's all Gratify wrote? Because the score line is 3-6. I mean, you can still come back. There's still a lot of rounds to go. There's still a lot of time that they have on their pocket. So, I mean, the rounds, the side swap is still coming up. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know if it will, but let's just wait and watch.
I think Gratify had that round until Cactus got his double kill. Like that double kill really weighed heavy on the Team Gratify. Double losses. Warboy died. Hazel losing a lot of HP, and Smokey gets Warboy and Zetas at the same time, and Hazel gets chased by the Boombot and gets killed no matter what. He tried to go back as much as possible. It just wasn't happening.
Player standing.
It just wasn't happening.
He was stuck in that corner and he had nowhere to go. But Maverick, on the other hand, puts the spike down all on the hand to Killjoy.
Yep. So it's just Killjoy left now. Symbol, let's see if he can back one. He tried, but B2 was just better with the gun, I think. He just got Symbol, and now FANGS is gaining a significant advantage on attack. Because it'll be, like I said, man, it's going to be difficult turning this game around once this round swap happens.
True. I mean, and the fact that this map was Team Gratify's pick, so I'd have thought that they may have something up their sleeve, they may have something out the bag that they can pull off, you know. But I mean, it just seems like Team FANGS are meeting iron with iron, and they just can't take on any gunfight.
Oh. Get out of my way!
Okay, once again, Team FANGS realizes that just barging in to side A works for them. You can see Kohli's already in. Smokey takes away Symbol. He's gone. B2 there opens it up. Katiakome is gone. And Zetas is alone just with the Sheriff. He's going to have to be extremely accurate with the gun because
one enemy remaining.
It just has to be. And Cactus there shuts Zetas down. Smokey bags Warboy over there. And FANGS just building up on that reputation that they have.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, for FANGS, it's just about the sheer dominance, right? At this point, it's not about defending it. It's not about being the better team. It's just about the sheer domination that they bring to the whole tournament.
Yep. And it's not, if you look at the scoreboard, it's pretty evenly divided. The thing is, Warboy is at 10 kills, Smokey at 15, B2 at 13, and Kohli at 12. That's pretty neat. But the thing is, there's 3 members doing a lot of heavy fragging for Team FANGS, and Cactus and Maverick there to support them whenever needed. Kohli there opens it up by bagging Warboy, but Warboy there takes away B2 but doesn't get Kohli. Gets shut down instead, and Cactus there takes away Symbol. And coming back to what I was saying, like the support members on Team Gratify really need to pick it up. You know, they need to try extra hard to get those frags, and maybe they'll just turn it around.
Yeah, I mean, and you can see, right, like Team FANGS are not pushing in alone. These guys always have 2 or 3 members with them when they push in. So even though one of their bodies get back, there's always someone for the retake. And even if it's not like right next to him, it's always around the corner so that he can just pick in and get the free kill. That is what Team Gratify need to be working on. They need to be playing together. They are also spread out. They're just dying, taking this 1v1 fight. Instead, they should just be trying to corner out their enemies when they can.
Yep.
This
I
would
think
so like they should just be like pick a page out of Team Fang's book and just do what they're doing, you know, because it clearly seems to be working for Team Fangs.
yep. Now the round swap has happened, so you have Gratify on attack now. Let's see if these guys can, you know, bring it back. I mean, they need to. They need to. I mean, obviously, you know, even if you lose today, it doesn't matter because you're going to go and compete for third place, right? But then again, you're going to have to win the third game, you know, and only then do you get third place. So it's going to be difficult. You can see Cactus just coming in, takes away Warboy early in the game, but Symbol there does manage to shut him down. But Zetus there gets Coley, that's good. You know, setting up a pistol round will help you, but then again, you have to win the next 2-3 rounds consecutively in order to set the economy to your advantage, and that's going to help you get the rounds early on. And Katio Komiya beat, just deleting B2 and Smoke off immediately. That's good, promising, but then you have to keep this up.
They need to bring this consistency to every single round so that they can at least build up some sort of an economy in order to get the proper kit to get the fight on. Spike has already been planted all in the hands of Maverick.
Yep, I think Symbol realizes that he's coming on, and Symbol does get Maverick. That's good, that's good. But then again, the round disparity is still very high, so you're gonna have to work.
Still
you're gonna have
quite a lot of work to be done on the side of Team Gratify. But if this round was anything to take note of, they are gonna be able to claw it back. But they need to be consistent. They need to be bringing this sort of gameplay to every single round if they want to have to say anything about the dominance of Team Fangs.
Yep. Black Star, welcome to the stream, man. Says Gratify. Yes, this is our home team playing against FANGS. These two good teams going at each other. I want to see. This is basically a revenge setup for Team Gratify at this point. Oof! Maverick with the one tap to Symbol. That's not good. And B2 they're just shutting Warboy down, but Katio does get Maverick. That's good. Azel there shuts B2, so they do have B control, but then Coley manages to get, and Cactus just getting Zetus and Azel.
That play from Cactus is just blowing himself in, flying in with that shotgun, getting 2 pumps off and 2 kills, man. Oh my god, that was so aggressive on his part, but it did work out. And like you said, players like to play this character very aggressive. And it shows, right? It literally shows how aggressive he was, just flying into the round with a freaking shotgun.
And it's difficult to hit a, you know, Jet when she's using her kit because she's incredibly fast. The dash is incredibly fast, so it is difficult to reposition your crosshair onto a Jet. So it's always her taking the initial pick, you know. It's very, very difficult going up against her. Looking the wrong way, but Coley still manages to take away Zetus. Smokey there gets Symbol, but Warboy with doubles. And somehow, I think Team
there's just a flurry of kills everywhere around.
Gratify still in the game, but they're gonna have to put down the plan. You can see somebody. I think Cactus is chasing him. Cactus on full HP and full shields, and you can see that Katio Komiya is quite low, 55 HP, no shields to begin with. And time also running out for him. 2 people coming off right off the bat. He's gonna have to take the kill. And FANGS just pre-firing onto that corner gets the kill regardless. This is what you need to. I think Team Gratify needs to.
I think that the corner that he was hiding in, I think that was like a one-way thing where Cactus could see him before he could see Cactus.
Yep, the gun barrel also does show, but then again, a good player will always you know, pre-fire that angle, and it works.
Oh, dude! Imagine if they changed Oryx's dash and made it somewhat like this. So how funny would that be? Imagine Oryx just flying.
It'd be obviously too difficult to hit.
Well, it would be so fun. I mean, Oryx really doesn't have much use right now, but he's doing something like this just for fun, I guess. Just for like a limited time event. That would be fun.
Yep. Also, the fact that Smokey with doubles, that's not good. And Smokey with a triple takes away Katio Komiya as well, and Azel somehow manages to shut him down. But there's Cactus coming in behind with the operator, and it's just Azel and Symbol left to do all of the work. But they do have good guns backing him up. So let's see if they can push that over, and P2 there
Spike
shuts
down
Azel.
A.
That's not good at all. And once again, it's just Symbol doing all of the work. He has a lot of stuff left to do. He has, I don't think he has the bomb even. Yep, he doesn't have it. He's gonna have to save
It
the
has
gun.
been dropped. Yep. I mean, but then again, Symbol is one of those players who has been really good in the previous matches. So yeah, he might be able to pull this one off. But coming one head to head against an operator, I don't think that would happen. But then again, Cactus switches on to the mission pistol and then takes it down.
Match
Anyways,
point.
Yep.
that was
This
that, I
match
guess.
has been awfully quick. Like, you know, I was just getting into the game.
Honestly,
and
at this point, it's just Team FANGS dictating the pace as to however they want it. If they want to take it slow, they take it slow. If they want to take it fast, they take it fast. It's just up to them.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, Gratify did get 4 rounds, so I wouldn't say a comeback might just happen. But yes, obviously chances are very, very low. But we would like to see that happen. I mean, who
That's a nice skin.
Oof. Okay, Azel losing
Just
HP,
already
but
taking a Warboy head.
Spike
and
down.
somehow Kohli
bringing
just
so
getting
many
Azel
bodies.
back in the game. But off goes the res. Killjoy ultimate going off as we speak as well, and Kadiyokumiya does manage to take away Maverick, but Cactus there gets Azel, and once again Cactus coming in from behind takes away Sage once again, and it's just it's the same thing happening over and over and over again. It's Symbol once again alone, left to do all of the work for his team. I think the team communication on Team Gratify needs to be a little bit better because Symbol there.
That is what I was about to say. I think there's like a case of miscommunication in the side of Team Gratify because they just seem to be lost at this point. And with that said, they just lose out on the first map.
Yep, that is
Split,
awfully quick. Like
There
that
being
was...
Team Gratify speak, they already lost. They lost this map. I don't know what the second map is, but I mean, if history has to repeat itself, it does not look good for Team Gratify.
It was just 22 minutes long. That is disappointing, but then again,
that is disappointing to say the least, right?
Yeah, it is disappointing. But then again, I would say congratulations to Team FANGS for getting the first map into the bag. Now the second map is gonna be Ascent. Ascent. Sorry, I never said Ascent. It's
okay.
Ascent.
Whatever
it's
that
Ascent.
means.
And it's the Team FANGS' pick, so it's I mean it's gonna be definitely.
It's gonna be even faster if I had to say anything about the map, dude. But then again, Team Gratify bringing Split on. I mean, it seemed like kind of exciting, right? Seemed kind of exciting, but it was a quick match. Team, I mean, as like I said, dude, Team FANGS is like they are on a rush, dude. They need to be somewhere. I don't know where they have to be, but it definitely does seem that they need to be somewhere, and they really need the rest of the teams in the brackets to know that they are the defending champions, that they are the ones that are setting in the tone of domination.
Exactly, and looking at the scoreboard, you can tell that all the team members, since the communication, there is clearly a communication disparity between the 5 of them. They need to get it back together. Second map in the house, and they get the third game, right? It's going to be easy.
Yep, true.
So anyway, since we have a few problems, we are not going to take that long of a break. So just we're gonna start off. How long do you guys want to take the break for? 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes is fine, dude.
2 minutes. So guys, we'll be back in 2 minutes. You want to take
you guys
a
don't
break?
even have to go anywhere. We'll
just stick around, and we'll be right back in 2 minutes. It's
Well,
less than
looks
2 minutes,
like-
but we're back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that, man. It's like not even 2 minutes, but look at that. We're back because we don't want to keep you guys waiting in chat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here we are.
Yep. Just a quick reminder, you guys. If you like what you see, and if you want us to keep doing this, we're planning more games like Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Warzone, and whatnot. A lot of other things are on
sure.
the board. But we're gonna, in order to make that happen, we need to see growth, right? And that only happens if you hit that subscribe button. It really helps us, and it's the best way to support the channel. So please do. It doesn't take much. But if you've already done so and you're in the chat, it really helps. And we appreciate all the love you give us. So thank you so much. And there's a tiny giveaway. This is another reminder for the giveaway that's going on our Instagram. If you want to take, be a part of that, you can check it out.
It's literally like free money, quite literally free money.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be drawing out the winners on stream, so you guys can be a part of that as well.
Yeah,
it's gonna be exciting. Can be part of that as well.
Moving on, we have the next game. It's Ascent, Team FANGS on attack and Gratify on defense. I'm pretty sure. Let me ask the teams. Are you guys ready? Right? We're starting. Okay, guys. Both teams ready. We are a go. Let's go, man.
Let's go back onto the game without wasting any time. It's Ascent. It's Team FANGS. Yeah, it's Team FANGS' pick, I guess, this time around. So I don't see this one turning back or leaning on the side of Team Gratify. But I mean, I honestly want them to prove me wrong, and I honestly want Team Gratify to take this just so that we can see that dreaded overtime that we have been waiting for so long.
Yeah, of course. I drilled holes into many holes. Oh my God, Rogue Bay is just destroying the chat right now. Please, somebody take care of that. Somebody needs to take care of that.
Exactly.
The chat is family friendly.
Chat
if moderators need to remember that, come on.
Keep it that way. Right? PG-13, right?
PG-13. Anyway, Ravipan, welcome to the Ravipan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you see, subscribe, man. Helps us.
Subscribe, sure.
Really helps us.
You can share the stream if you like it. Just get your friends in, let them watch as well. And who knows, maybe you guys watch the stream. You guys like the game so much that you join up in the next tournament.
Yep. Coming back to the game
this
once
is
again.
literally how Team Gratify came up as well, right? They're literally watching tournaments and they thought, hey, look at that, we can join up as well. And well, they're here now.
Yeah. Once again, coming back into the game, it's Gratify FANGS. Gratify once again on defense, and this is their last chance to, pick it up. Their last chance.
Last opportunity, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the buy phase is almost about to end. 30 seconds still on the clock. But I mean, looking at the history, looking at how FANGS have been so aggressive, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be just as aggressive this round as well, this match as well, and this map as well. But then again, this is the last chance for Team Gratify. If they want to do something, if they want to have to say anything about that, they have to do it right about now, because if they lose this one, they're gonna be falling back onto the losers bracket, fighting in for third place, and first place would be confident.
Yep, you can see Team FANGS once again pushing in hard onto B, and a lot of people just bagging in. But Smokey opens it up with Azel, but then Symbol gets goalie, so that's a trade. But then B2 shutting off Warboy right off the bat. That's not good. Flashes going off as we speak. Smoke and flashes all over the entire map, and FANGS have very quickly executed this round. This is almost
This is literally just a bloodbath, man. All on the hands. I don't even know who the last guy is, but it's just all in the hands of the lone Viper. And he just
tried the knife. He tried the knife, but it just didn't work out for him. But then Cactus got him anyway, so that's all. That's all that matters.
At least getting a breadstick on the board for him.
Yep. I think Team Electrosmack Gaming, welcome to the stream. I think this is the confidence you can see it oozing right out of FANGS, right? Team FANGS, because it's on their faces. Like, they won the first map, it was not their pick, so they got it. This is their pick, and they're comfortable with it. So the way they're just partying it, they don't have any sentinels on their team. It's just 5 duelists, and they are just here to take the frags. That's it.
Yep, I literally told you, right? Because this being their pick, team, this has to speak volumes. Kohli and dragging one for their own B2, like another one putting in the score, like
but-
bringing it back,
yep.
taking away B2. But look at that, Cactus is already getting the spike down. Not
Yeah.
a lot of time left. Spike will be planted. It's 2v3, advantage on the side of
Yep.
Team
Let's
FANGS.
see if
One enemy remaining.
Warboy good, but he didn't. Cactus and Cole is shutting off Warboy and Kadiokomiya. Things not looking really good for Team Gratify right about now, because you know you need to, like, imagine this is going to be fun to watch. I mean, I definitely want one of these teams to go forward, but imagine if we've seen very a few other teams, right, be this aggressive. Like Connectin is good, Yota is good, so it's gonna be fun. One of these teams making it, we are yet to find out who the finalists are gonna be, right? So I want the next games, the finals especially, to be a good game.
Joke's over.
Yeah,
You're
true.
dead.
That one game has to set the tone for the whole. It's gonna be the final game, right? So you really want that game to be the best. You want it to be the longest of all.
Yeah, Kohli gets Kadiokomiya, but then Zetus bagged two of them, so he's gone. Cactus trying in to get Cactus does get Zetus, but Symbol shutting him down, and finally Gratify have a round to themselves. That is impressive. Nice retake from them.
Yep, I mean they literally just met aggression with aggression and then
Yep.
them
They
two
didn't
around.
care this time around.
This is what you have to do, right? If you are going up against a hyper aggressive team, you either have to meet them aggression with aggression, or you can
Yep.
have strats that literally beat them to you and
Yep.
give you those free kills. So if you don't have any sort of strats plan, I mean tough luck. You literally just have to take those gunfights. And
Yep.
any team that plays
And
so
just win.
aggressive will always be good with their mechanical skills, with their aim, because that is what they rely on. That skill-based gameplay, that mechanical aim is all that matters when you're playing
You can
super
see
aggressive.
B2 popping off the ultimate, but it does the wall is there. B2 just barging in onto side. Rift goes off. He's already in, but he gets shut down. Azel, Warboy, and Sybil
down, B.
nicely opening up the round, and bodies falling for Team FANGS.
player
But Cactus
standing.
there got doubles, but he's off the game as well. But Maverick manages to take away Azel, but his position is given away. It's a 2-1 scenario. Let's see if Maverick can pull it off indeed. But he has a sheriff only to back him up, but Zetus there seals him out, and that's it. That's it. I think you were right, man. Aggression v aggression. That's what we wanted.
Yup, you have to admit.
And I think Gratify just figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, at this point they have to, right? They have to do it. If they want to stick in, if they want to go head on to the finals, they have to be a bit more aggressive and stop playing so passive. You know, they really
Yeah.
need to come out of their shell. So
Yeah.
I think that this is what they're trying to get into. This is what they finally realized that they have been missing. So yeah, good for them. Good for them.
Yep. Let's see if they can take another round to themselves. I mean, 4 rounds already gone on defense. You don't want to lose. And this is their final turn, like you said, man. Final turn. Wall goes off. Smoke's going off as well. You can see Cactus has pushed on the ultimate, so he can just barge in. B2 gets off. Zetus is gone, but Smoke and Kohli opening 3 kills
One
already
enemy
done,
remaining.
and B2 gets another. And suddenly, it's not looking good for Team. Flawless round for Team FANGS, and FANGS just once again. This is the thing. Like, if your team is not super aggressive, you enjoy a more calculated gameplay. The thing is, adapting to aggression is like, even if you're trying an aggressive strat, you haven't been doing it a lot, right? So it takes time to adapt. But
Yeah,
this team, like FANGS, is
definitely.
more aggression oriented, and they've been doing this all the time. So it's much easier for them compared to
Honestly, yeah, that is what separates the good teams from the great teams, right? The good teams are good at taking fights. They are always going to be consistent, but great teams can adapt to anything that is put on their plate. So, I mean, at this point, is Gratify a great team or is there Gratify a good team? Only the core in the end is going to point out.
Yeah. Okay, Azel's gone. Smoke A gets Azel, but then again, Symbol takes away Smoke A. He lost a lot of HP in that fight, but Kohli there gets Symbol, and
One
Kohli and
enemy
Maverick
remaining.
managed to take away Symbol and Zetus. Warboy is gone as well, and once again, it's just Kadiokomiya left to do all the legwork. There's 3 members left, but I think Raze is super low on HP. Nothing, just 2 HP and just a high fall.
2
would
HP in a
also-
dream?
Yep. But it's not a
FANGS
very
finally
stressful.
recovered the spike. Yeah, but then they can still get the plan down, right? The side is still clear. They can still go in, get the plan down, and play
Yep.
for the retake. That is
Yep.
exactly what they're gonna do. Kadiokomiya
Spike planted.
pushing in. I'm pretty sure he realizes that the plant has gone down inside pad A. Not really sure what his plan is. He does manage to get done whatever was left of Kohli. He now has to defuse the spike.
I think if he goes for the defuse
two
first-
more enemies on the side of Team FANGS.
Oh, the pre-fire not looking good. And the Molotov kills him. I think since Gratify didn't know that there were no members left on Team FANGS on side B, he could have just, if he had gone straight for the defuse, you usually don't tend to do that because you always need to make sure that there's nobody left on the side, right? So from his perspective, that's fine. But since we know, it was just so difficult to watch.
Yeah,
like there was nobody.
Exactly, right? Like the fact that you have that, like the overview of the whole thing, the fact that you can look back at it and say that yeah, this is exactly what you were doing wrong. But on the side of these two teams, they have no clue where the enemy is. They have no idea where they might be hiding. I mean, yeah, they have some sort of an idea, but
oh,
there's
gets
a lot of blurry objectives coming out around all
that
on
was
the
insane.
yeah, exactly. On the side of Team Gratify and
I got the
just
spike.
FANGS B2 remaining.
Yep.
He does have the spike, so yeah, he can start the plan, but at this point he has to chew through 4 of the Team Gratify enemies. He does start it off with a headshot onto Symbol. I mean, still a lot of work, man. Still a lot of work.
Oh,
Sees
B2.
Kadiahomia bags him as well, all on full HP. There's a lot of time left as well. I mean, the shot is a lot, but he
then
will
there's
be
Warboy.
taken down by Warboy, who just swings in, gets the headshot off, and bringing in the score, inching it closer and closer to the equalizer.
Yeah, I really like the way Azel executed that round, and that's what happens. Like FANGS not really using any strategy. You could see that they're just barging in, lost so many members. They have full confidence in the fact that they're good with their aim, right? So they don't really care about using strategies. At least in this game, they're not using any. But then that cost them the rounds.
They're just dumping in all of the utility and just hoping to get those kills, hoping to get those frags. Like I said, they've been extremely aggressive this time around. So I mean, this aggression can always go either way. It can either go on your side or it can not go on your side. And look at that, Kadiahomia will be taken out by Kohli.
Yep.
Wall comes off,
Flash
flash goes down as
goes
spike
off.
will be planted.
Warboy
And then
gets
to the side.
B2. Warboy with the double gets Maverick as well, but
One
Kohli shutting
enemy
him
remaining.
down. Azel there gets Kohli. Kohli's gone. Cactus got Symbol, so it's once again just one guy left on Team Gratify, doing all of the legwork, getting surrounded by all sides, trying his best, but getting shut down once again. But there's a lot of time left. Like it's just 5-3 scoreline. It's pretty decent. And Team Gratify, if they manage to pull this off, it's gonna work out. But then again, the economy damage is real right now. You can see full buys from Team FANGS. They have the full kit, full shields, good guns, everything to back up the fight, right? But look at the way Team Gratify has to manage. Half shields, nobody has good guns. They have to save because if they lose this round, the economy damage into the next round is going to be even more severe. So it's a tough call for Team Gratify.
They're barely hanging on. They're just hoping that the guys with the guns can do some sort of damage and bring this round back. Azel already holding on to an aggressive position. Will bag one, takes away smoke. He gets, I mean, he's blind with the smoke. Managed tries to take away Kohli as well, but Kohli will be the one on top of it. Warboy takes away Kohli as well. FANGS Maverick will take down Warboy. Even trades coming out from both the sides of the team. I mean, Symbol, yep. Go in, get the gunman, try to save it or use it to get kills. B2 inside, I mean,
One
I think
enemy
he has the
remaining.
diffuser. Yeah, he does have the diffuser. He might try to get the plant down.
Yep.
That was
Kadiahomia
such
coming in
a
from behind.
quick second, and the match really slows down because that's all it's gonna take. And attackers of Team FANGS will take one more round, add it to the tally, bring in the score back 6-3.
Yep, this is looking pretty promising for Team FANGS because it's looking at the way it's going on right now. They have this in the bag, and it's looking pretty promising. I mean, look at the way B2 and Kohli are at double digits already, and it's pretty neat, man. And this is the kind of team I would want in the finals game, right?
Yep. I mean, here's what I'm seeing with the Team Gratify. Right? They're just being inconsistent at this point.
Yep.
Some
And
in
B2.
a couple of rounds they have been so aggressive, so accurate with their shots. Sometimes they're just missing everything. And this time around, it's the ones that they missed because it's a 3v2 and not even 30 seconds to pass.
Yeah. No
Symbol
good
was
guns
trying
to bag him
hold
off.
down.
Maverick.
I mean, this round was done and dusted within the first 30 seconds when
Yeah,
Team
exactly.
FANGS just swoop into their sides and took away those three defenders. So yeah, I mean, there's not much you can say about that round, man. It was over as quickly as it started.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the buy phase in the previous round was longer than the actual round itself.
Yeah, and the fact that Team Gratify needs to understand is if they have managed to keep like all 5 members of their teammates alive, a retake would be possible instead of scattering themselves around, because scattering isn't clearly not working out for them, because scattering just takes away so many members on their team. You can see that Kohli just bagging Atiokomi and there's nobody there to support him. Zetas does get Cactus. Zetas gets another Smokade there, but B2 got Azel and B is for the taking. You can see the spike might just go off right about now. Maverick there takes away Zetas. He's gone. Reina gets shut down by Symbol though, but B2 there takes double Symbol war, but both gone. And once again, Team FANGS just managing to stay, you know,
Last
in there.
round before the switch.
They are just barely doing something to stick in there, bro.
Yeah.
But here's what I would like to suggest, right? Because if you look at the way the tanks have been playing, they're all funneling in from one side. Why not just set up a crossfire for them? Because every time they go in through one side, it's just all the 3 or 4 players of them are just funneling through one singular doorway or one singular arch. So like, just set up a crossfire instead of waiting in for traps and stuff. Just set up a crossfire, take those gunfights head on. Because if you don't, Team FANGS will take the gunfight and you don't really want to let them take it. Like I said, B2 getting in, taking down Symbol. Kohli taking out Atiokomi, and this looks good for Team Gratify. Warboy does manage to take one, but then Smokey with his double takes away Zetas and Warboy as well. All on the hands of Azel. Will he be able to clutch this one? Will he be the man of the round here? But
not a good time
to heal himself. Not a good time.
He does get
the res out, but the guy who's res will give the drop as well.
Okay, Azel got him, but then again, not enough time to go for the reload. There's another. Going with the pistol. Can he get him though? And that's...
he does manage to get him. It's like whack-a-mole, right? You know, when you go back to the arcade and you see a wall just pop up and you have to hit it with a hammer. He was literally playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, the good night's coming out in chat, dude. I mean, it's just not looking good for Team Gratify at this point.
A little sad to look at. But then again, it is what it is. You're gonna have to. It is what it is.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah, you know, you're participating in a tournament, and you are gonna face some. There's always somebody better than you, right? And that's what you're gonna have to try.
Always gonna be
narrow down the gap. That's all.
Agreed.
At this point, gonna set you apart is not being the better one yourself, but you need to be the better team instead of being the better player. And looks like Team FANGS are the better team at this point.
Oof, Smokey barely alive with that kind of HP left. But then Kohli is setting up the opener. Takes away Atiokomi, but Zetas there gets B2. Zetas doing good work for his team, I would say. Symbol with the double takes away Cactus and Maverick. Smokey there takes away Zetas, but trades, dude. Trades everywhere. Warboy there. Smokey gone. Kohli there got Azel. Both Omen and Kohli low HP, but Kohli managing to stay on top. But Symbol finally gets Kohli and another round for Team Gratify. This is, have you noticed? Like, most of the pistol rounds, Gratify has managed to win.
Yep, I mean, I think it's the economy game, right? The economy game has been eating them up inside out. Like,
whenever it's a pistol round, it's always Gratify winning them. Most of them, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, it's almost 90% of the pistol rounds were won by Gratify.
It does look like they are winning most of it, true.
Yeah, but then the way Team FANGS manages to set it, you know, manages to set back a Symbol there, takes away Maverick, but Cactus there shutting Symbol down. Cactus a double. Do not pick the guy who has the shotgun, because that's not something good to do. Off goes the flash, off goes the gun, but Zeta somehow manages to get, I mean, that was just
barely
luck.
manages to get him, man. That was just not pretty to look at. But then again, at the end of the day, he does get the kill, he does back the team. So, I mean, if it works out, it works out.
If it works out, it does work out. Let's see, B2 there with a frenzy, full HP and shields. Let's see if he can manage to take him out though. It's gonna be difficult, but Zeta somehow does manage to take away B2. And right now things looking good for team, Gratify. But then, just as I say that, Smoke Level just deletes Aza. This is
Player
what
standing.
you don't want to do. Like the way you saw
Okay.
Sage just go in there, right? Maybe he was checking right, but he shouldn't look left because
Right.
that's what happens. Like Kohli barely on 14 HP, but I'm
Spike
kind of
planted.
scared. Like this guy so
One
good on
enemy
guns,
remaining.
and look at that. Just as I say that, he gets Zetus, and that's just
Oh.
he has already evened the odds.
But does he know that he's hiding behind? He does not. Katya Komiya will bag Kohli, and that's a round on the side of Team
Team
Gratify.
Gratify.
Team Gratify slowly inching closer,
Picking
slowly
things
bringing in
up.
that round back to themselves. And would you look at that? They finally have something that they can work with. They finally have some sort of an economy to be
Yep.
buying at least something that they can. At least they can
Yep.
get the guns, or at least they can get armors. But look
Yep.
at that, they'll have full shield
Yep.
and guns. I mean, if I may add.
And the thing is, they really need the room for error for Team Gratify is very small. It's super small. They don't have much room for error. They have to get these wins. It's super important for them. Azel B2 gets him with a sheriff to the head, dude. That is just
Yep, the one tap's coming
painful
in,
to
but
look
Katya
at.
also
Maverick.
bags up. Oh wait, was it no, Maverick bags up Warboy.
and Maverick got symbol
Maverick
somehow.
will get symbol as well.
Last player standing.
Smoke is just rushing in, takes away Zetus, and Katya Kobe is also gone. And so once again, Fangs just if you look at this game right now, you can see that for Team Fangs, it's pretty much easy to take, turn things around.
It definitely is. It definitely is easy. But if you look at the way these guys are playing, they're so aggressive. Team Fangs are defending. Not to forget, they are not attacking anymore. They are the ones defending. But
They
it
don't
looks
care.
as if though they are the ones who are attacking. They're just so aggressive, peeking every single corner, taking every single gunfight.
Yeah.
Get out of my
It
way.
just doesn't matter when smoke goes off. Why would you pick that angle when you had just paranoia coming off straight off the bat? That wasn't a good thing to peek at, and that's it. Kohli and Cactus just bagging teammates, and Kohli seals it off with Aza. Aza is gone, and that's it for Team Gratify. Things not looking good.
The kill feed is just too fast for anyone to keep up, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
either it literally either goes on the side of Team Gratify or it goes on the side of Team Fangs, and mostly it just going on the side of Team Fangs. Team Fangs so close to winning this one out, getting this turning this into a 2-0. But
Yeah,
I mean,
nice.
if Team Gratify has to say anything about it, they need to start working on the mantle of them.
On
They
it
need
right
to
now,
start doing
exactly.
something. They need to start answering back. Maybe aggression with aggression, or maybe aggression with strats. It's up to them to decide, but they need to be doing something.
That Warboy got Kohli, but that clearly didn't work out for him because he just lost 2 members on that push. You can see Symbol is there. Symbol does manage to take away Cactus, but there's another one pushing
Player
him.
standing.
B2 there got Symbol. He's gone, and once again, it's just Katigome left to do everything. Put the spike down, get all 3 members on Team Fangs, and look at the way they're playing because they're playing together. And I think that's what gets them the win every time.
Yep. I mean, but then again, Katakome does manage to take away one. It's a 1v2 with both the defenders pushing in, and they will get the kill. Smoke taking Katakome down with a pistol nonetheless.
Match
This
point.
is
And
match
it's
point,
match
map
point, ladies and gentlemen. We are
series
already
point
here.
for Team Fangs. If they win this, they are going to the finals. I mean, at this point, it's not a if. They are literally just going to the finals.
Yep, it looks like that, and if they do, it's fine because they deserve it. The way they've been playing, this is the kind of a final setup you want, right? You want the best in the finals.
Best teams out of the whole entire seats. Not one team who somehow managed to have a good day. Not a team that managed to like somehow win a barely
Phoenix
win
ultimate
it,
goes
but
off and
the
Zetus.
ones that have been consistent.
Oh, this is maybe not yet. I thought this
Maybe,
was gonna be.
maybe I spoke too soon, right? Maybe I
Yeah,
cursed it.
yeah.
Or jinxed it.
Yeah. Cactus does get Zetus, so there's still just one man down, but then again there's just 2 people
player
left, and
standing.
Warboy shutting off Cactus, and it's just B2 left, but we have seen B2 do all the legwork before. Just as I say that, he gets Azel, Let's see if he can perform a retake. But Spike will go down as we speak. Symbol putting down the Spike. Let's see if Team Gratify can manage a few more rounds. But every round from here on is an overtime round. So
yep, every single round here is a match point run, and every single round Team Gratify has to be putting their best foot forward because they need to win every single round after this one as well.
Yep. And that's the thing. For Team FANGS can manage to lose rounds. It doesn't matter to them. And B2 gets bagged by Symbol. Gratify still in the game. They have one round in the bag. It's a 12-6 scoreline. They still can get it if they manage to get every single round in the bag for this map. They have to.
Yeah. Quite literally no room for error for Team Gratify. They need to be winning every single gunfight. They need to be winning every single engagement, and they need to be outsmarting or outgunning their enemies of Team FANGS. Because otherwise, it's just game over for them. And they move down onto the losers brackets, fighting it for third place. While Team FANGS is just sitting at top, sitting pretty, waiting for that Maverick to come forward.
Opens it up. Warboy does get Smokey, but Cactus got him. Harioma gets Goalie, and Hazel gets Cactus. Okay, so there's just Maverick left. Oh, nice shot. But then Hazel does shut off Maverick. And it's once again B2 left doing all the work, but then he does get it somehow. But Warboy once again shutting him down, and things looking good for Team Gratify. Not looking.
You see, this is the thing I was talking about, right? These guys, Team Gratify right now are playing so close to each other, playing off of each other. As soon as someone died, there's always another guy to swing around the corner and take their refrag. Where was this Team Gratify in all the previous rounds and all the previous maps?
Yep.
Here.
Yeah, I think Warboy is overly spamming the quiet voice line for us because he doesn't want us berating his team anymore. I think he's had it.
I mean, it's all for the show at this point.
Look at Team FANGS over here. Goalie gets Warboy over there, but then Smokey gets Hazel, but Harioma attacks Smokey. That's not good. Body's falling, and it's just
down. Attacker spawn.
He just left to do all of the work. He's not looking the correct way, but he does manage to get B2. But that's it. That's it.
All Shiro. Team Gratify will be taking the L this time around, and Team FANGS with a dominant victory over Team Gratify move on to the finals, and that'll be it for Team Gratify on the winners bracket, and they will be moving back to fight it out for third place.
Yep. We will not say goodbye to Team Gratify as of yet. Like my partner said, we are going to see a game for third place. So it's going to be Gratify versus another team. And we're going to find out the results for that on, I think, tomorrow, right? So we're going to have the second semifinals scheduled for tomorrow. So we're going to see that game, and the loser of that is going against Team Gratify for the third place. And we're going to find out the next finalist as well. So we already have Team FANGS, last year's champions, still in the house in the finals.
They are
pretty much
back in the final. They're to the top, and they will be fighting it out to see who. I mean, will we have a new champion, or will Team FANGS be the ones to take the crown this time as well? Or will there emerge a new challenger who can take them out? I mean, we'll see. We'll see who it is. We'll see what happens. Because there's still one more match to go before we decide who is gonna be joining up Team FANGS in the tippy top, that winners bracket in the grand finals.
Yep. Anyway, since we decided to keep this stream short today, we'll not linger much longer. I just like to remind you guys that we have a game sorted for tomorrow as well. Join us same time tomorrow, and we'll start with the game. We also have 2 extra games left. One is the finals and the third place game. After that, on the day of the finals, we're also going to announce all the winners for the giveaway that's going on. So if you guys want to participate, you're going to have to right now. Like, there's not much time left. And we're going to randomly select the winners, and they'll be announced on the 10th of March. So it's going to be epic. Stick around. If you guys like what you see, subscribe, help us grow. Best way to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in the next game. See you tomorrow.
See ya.